Hey guys, so today we have this. Now you may recognize this old mower, the Canadiana Elite. It's actually one that I worked on last year. Well, unfortunately, when I was getting it ready for sale, the drive stopped working. In fact, this video up here, unfortunately towards the end of it, that's when the drive had stopped working. Well, I was getting it ready for sale because, well, we're starting to get into the mower season, and I checked the oil and I kind of noticed something weird. It's very overfilled, which is odd because I didn't overfill it. Also, the tank is completely dry, which leads me to believe that quite likely and hopefully all that's in the bottom of the sump is the fuel from that tank, because the alternative means that it's full of water. Problem is, if the sump is full of water, then it'll rust the components inside. But if it's gasoline, well, then the only issue is that it's gasoline. It's not lubricating, but nothing's going to rust. So we're going to have to drain the oil out of this thing, and it looks like replace the seals on that carburetor. Because I do remember there actually was fuel in that tank when I put it away. It was stabilized. So I was figuring that put some nice stabilized fuel in here. This way in the new year, I would just get it ready for the new season and start it up, everything is good, and then I can look into why it's not driving anymore. But then I saw the tank was completely dry and the oil was overfilled. So it's either I didn't leave any fuel in this tank, pretty sure I did, or water got into the oil. See, the only thing that I can think of. So first things first, let's drain that oil. To be honest, it just looks like regular engine oil. Doesn't look like anything special. Doesn't smell like anything other than regular engine oil. So either I overfilled it somehow, or when I originally emptied it, I didn't empty it all. But again, it doesn't look like old, well, it looks like sort of old engine oil, but I mean, it doesn't look that old. It looks pretty normal for engine oil that's been run a couple times, because I wanted to make sure that this thing continued to run, and it's just oil, so I guess I didn't have to drain it all out. I just wanted to drain out a little bit. How about that? But I still have to find out why the drive unit's not working. So I guess while we have it this way, we might as well hop underside and find out why the drive isn't working. But I'm going to pull the plug. Okay, so let's find out why this drive system isn't working. Is the belt dead? Let's see. What does that sound? It sounds like it's coming from the recoil location, so I don't think I'm going to worry too much about it. Okay, so the belt feels like it's intact. Maybe the problem's in here? Or is it in the wheels? That's a good question. Maybe it's in the wheels. Maybe the wheels are bugging. What size is that? Is that a 14 mil? 9/16? Something like that. You know what it looks like? It looks like it could take it off with these. I have this on me, and look, I took it off with this. Well, so far. I know everyone's like, oh no, you're putting marks in it. Oh. Yeah, I'm not rounding it or anything. It never slipped. So that wheel looks good. It's driving the other wheel. So maybe it's not the transmission. Maybe it's something to do with the tension. didn't think that was under there. Maybe it was. I swear that fell out from back here, but it couldn't. There's no way. I must be just dreaming things. There we go, 9/16, which is its actual size. Believe it or not. There we go. That's torqued down. So it does engage the wheels. So there's no reason to believe that these wheels are stripped. Bald? Yes. Stripped? No. Everything is a hammer if you try hard enough. So we got a couple torques under here. So we can remove that top cover and have a peek at the belt. Torques, they look like T15s. Let's see, was I right? Are they T15s? I was right, they are T15s. Can I get it out with this? Maybe. If I have it facing the right way. Seems like they may have been out once before. Thankfully, these weren't, rust welded on. Number 2 must have gone underneath. Okay, so let's flip the mower back up on its top, and we'll have a top-down look at this thing. We'll also inspect that oil properly under the light. Now let's see what is going on. I think I see the problem. Pretty sure I see the problem. I don't see a cable there. Yeah, I think I found the problem. Yeah, I did, actually. It's right down in here. The,
Hello?
Hi.
I'm just letting you know we're gonna walk with Noah, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Which Noah?
The other Noah, not ours.
Okie dokie.
Alrighty, ciao.
Bye. Yeah, it's broken under here. Oh, that sucks. So I'm going to have to order a new cable for that because there's no way to fix that. Shucks. Well, at least I know why, or at least I know what happened here. It just simply broke. I wonder where can I get the cable to replace. I guess I can't really get the cable to replace it. I'll have to look on and see what cable or how I can fix this or what I can do to fix this. I have no idea. It's got to be something I can do to fix that system. But at least we know the problem. All right. That's great fun. That's great fun. I'm glad that this, really glad this happened. So I'm going to have to pull off this guard. Looks like 5/16. Get the belt off. I'll pull the head, clean, I guess, this metal up. Might as well. Well, then again, what's the point? Because there's a problem in the back as well. Yeah. Unfortunately, I gotta deal with this bit of metal here. It's a little bit bubbling up on under the paint from the rust, so I'll have to treat that. Spray paint it, well, maybe not spray paint it, but use that rust protectant, like hit it with the wire brush, which means I'm gonna have to pull the head. Cool. All right, guys. Well, I guess that's the next thing we're gonna do. We're gonna pull the head, get the belt off, and then see about this drive system. You know what? Actually, I don't have a cable for it, so it's not going to make any hint of difference. I was going to say I have another drive system, but the drive system isn't the problem. It's the cable. I was thinking that I was going to to do something, and I don't know what. So, yeah. Alright, I guess I gotta find out what drive number thing, part number that this is, and replace it. Alright, guys, give me a bit. Let's, let me see what I can find out. Oh, you know what? I think I found the part number. I think that's it. 7502147B. Well, let me have a peek and see what that comes up. Give me 1 sec. Well, since we're here, how's the oil? Oily. Very nice. I might as well just dump this back inside the engine. Or at least measure it out so it's at the proper level and then dump it into the engine. But I don't see anything wrong with this oil at all. It looks good. Well, it's been a bit, and I haven't found a replacement for the brake cable for this mower. Well, maybe not the brake cable, but the cable for the drive pulley. I haven't been able to find a replacement. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do it the easy way and strip the deck. It is what it is. The engine's good, that we know, and I'll salvage the wheels, I'll salvage everything that's left, but the deck, goodbye. I can't keep these things around, and that cable for this thing is $120 odd. This mower's not worth that. Dropping $120 onto it, no. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take the hit for what I paid for it and just scrap it. But at least I get to keep that engine. That engine's a good engine. I'll plop it on something else. Anyway, guys, that's it for this one. So I guess I'll catch you in the next one.